Hi, everyone, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Maria Fontana, and I'm your favorite intuitive business consultant and growth strategist. So, what I'm going to be sharing with you today is going to be a really quick, no BS. I'm going to just share with you how the core ways that I literally launched my online business and got out from behind the chair. So, just a really quick little backstory about me. I was a salon owner and hairdresser for 36 years. I also owned other brick and mortar businesses. I was trapped to my brick and mortars, servicing clients, abusing my body and just being exhausted. Many years back, I decided to launch an online business when I injured my back and I realized that I was so vulnerable to not being able to go into the salon and service my clients. So this is where I took my passions, my skills, and I launched an online coaching and consulting business, and I grew that to 6+ figures in a few years. And I wanted to share how I did this with so many of you, because especially after the pandemic and what is going on in the world, now more than ever, you need a plan B. You need to find another way to create income, have freedom, break away from having all that overhead, and create a lifestyle where you can work. I can work from anywhere. I can go to my home in Italy and work. I can work from my office at home. I no longer need to be chained to that brick and mortar and be physically servicing clients. Now, this might sound very overwhelming and you might be like, Maria, you're full of shit. How is this possible? So let me walk you through this. I can assure you it is very possible. I have done it. And when I did it, I had very little money because I was coming out of a very tumultuous divorce and I had to be really creative. So let's go on without any further ado, and let me just walk you through exactly the steps, how I created and launched an online business and got out from behind the chair. Now, this seminar is for anybody who is a service provider. Doesn't mean you have to be a hairdresser getting out from behind the chair. That is just my story. But I have speech pathologists working with me. I've got holistic practitioners, chiropractors, healers, holistic doctors, all different kind of service providers in different businesses where they are working hands-on with clients. So if you're a service provider and you're ready to launch or just make some changes and get out from being strapped to that brick and mortar, this is for you. Okay, so how to launch an online business and get out from behind the chair. 3 steps to launching a 6-figure location independent business. All right, so welcome to today's session. Again, I introduced myself. I'm really grateful that you took the time to watch this. I am super excited to share what I know with you guys. Okay, so how I got out from behind the chair without sacrificing my income, my body, and my freedom. Now, this is a big one, my body, because when you're physically servicing clients, it is exhausting. It is physically exhausting. Your body wears down. You're abusing your body. And I couldn't take being trapped to a brick and mortar, to the rent, to the overhead anymore. So this is how I started. Okay, so I stopped exhausting my body, I worked less hours, and I made more money doing what came easy to me. So many of us are like, we know so much. We have so much skills, experience, life experience, education. Things come easy to us, but to some other people, they are really difficult. So as long as you have something that comes easy to you, that you become an expert in, you qualify to launch a coaching, consulting, online education business, because people are craving direction. They're craving someone to help them. Freedom from the brick and mortar. So freedom from high overhead. Oh my God, that's huge. Being subject to the economy. Things always changing, having to worry about what's going on with the economy. Do people have money? They don't have money. They're coming in. Shutdowns. We won't even get into that, because what people have gone through in the past few years with COVID, shutdowns, having loss of control over their business, losing hundreds of thousands, if not millions in their practice. Some people even losing their business altogether because they could not go into the office and service their clients. Freedom from physically having to work on people, work from anywhere, and spend more time doing the things you love. Can you imagine having the time to choose when you're going to work, be able to work from your office or be like on the computer, sharing your knowledge with people the way I'm doing right now? I'm just a regular person like you guys. I was a brick and mortar business owner, a hairstylist, a salon owner, an entrepreneur who wanted more. I wanted freedom. I wanted to have no glass ceiling. I wanted to break away from having all those expenses, all that insurance, the rent, the employees, blah, blah, blah. The list goes on. I know you guys can totally relate to what I'm saying. So reducing or eliminating your physical stress and exhaustion. Oh my God, the physical exhaustion. By having a freedom-based online education, coaching, consulting business, you will no longer be chained to physically exhausting yourself, abusing your body, and relying on physically seeing clients to make an incredible, profitable income. I can tell you from my experience, I hit six figures in the first year that I launched my online business. I knew nothing about tech. I was not computer savvy. I had no idea what marketing meant online and all this other stuff. And I had a very low budget because I was coming out of divorce. Like I said, I was able to create that business, sharing what comes easy to me, inspiring, transforming, and helping people, and creating a lucrative income. Who doesn't want a lucrative income? So let's be honest, creating an abundant income that resonates with you, what you want in your life. It's so attainable when you have control over your overhead, when the clients you serve are doing what feeds your soul. With an online business, you have access to 9 million people in the world. 9 million people. There's so much opportunity. It's not like you're limited to your geographic area where you had your brick and mortar. Once we decide who your ideal client's going to be and what you're going to be teaching people, it's global. As long as they speak your language, you got this. So it is such a huge, huge opportunity. So this is how I got started. First was getting clarity on how I wanted to achieve bigger impact. Building a business that lit me up, like things like I'm talking to you guys. I'm super excited. I'm motivated. It feeds my soul. This is my life mission. So that's what I mean when I say it lights you up. I wanted to step away from hands-on physically servicing clients and being strapped to the brick and mortar. I couldn't take it anymore. And then COVID set me over the edge. First step was getting crystal clear on what my gifts, my experience, my skills, and what people always pick my brain about. If you guys have a pen and paper, write this down. What do people always pick your brain about? So my superpowers and what came easy to me but came hard to others. So I'll give you a quick example. My superpowers is I have an amazing fine-tuned intuition. My intuition just delivers unbelievable messages and clarity. So I incorporate that in my business because it's such a gift I have, and it helps my clients with growing their business. Okay. And they love it. They absolutely love it because it's something so magical and powerful. What came easy to me was helping people get clarity on what they wanted to do, motivating people, business building. I've built over 10 six-figure businesses, both brick and mortar and online for myself. And I think it's over 122 for clients since I launched my own coaching and consulting practice, right? So the list could be really long. There's a lot of things that come easy to me, but I had to really decide, what is there a need for? What does the world need? What do the people that are in my shoes a few years behind, like how did I get started? And that's how I figured out. And people were constantly picking my brains about, Maria, how did you start a podcast? Maria, how did you start an online business? Maria, how did you, step away from doing people's hair? Maria. So I decided to package up my expertise and create an amazing coaching and consulting business, which I'm transforming people's lives. I'm helping them step out of being trapped in their brick and mortar, step away from all the overhead, do things they want, have more freedom, work from home, work from wherever they want to go, an Airbnb, wherever that is, spend more time with their kids, with their family, have total location freedom and freedom to choose how much money they're going to make, how they're going to deliver their business. It is so freaking awesome, guys. So now don't overcomplicate this. I know I'm throwing a lot of stuff at you and you might be like, oh my God, Maria, you're totally overwhelming me. Don't overcomplicate it. Here's a case study. Mary. She was a local salon owner for over 20 years, but her expertise was team onboarding. She just had this magic for creating like all these modules and things. When I needed help, I would even call her my son. I'm like, okay, Mary, I got to onboard people, but I friggin' hate doing this. What do I need to do? What happened with her is I helped her launch an online coaching business, and she trains, okay, it was very niche specific. Niche specific means her expertise is very detailed to a specific person. And the more specific your business can be like this, and we work on this together, that's part of the magic that I help you with, is, fine tuning your expertise and your niche. So she helps 7-figure salon owners. She teaches them, trains them how to onboard and increase their team retention, because that is a huge problem in the salon industry for those of you that are not in that industry. So now she works about 10 hours a week and makes 6+ figures doing what she loves from wherever she wants. She was able to retire from behind the chair also. And Mary's just one of hundreds of my clients who have, stepped into this freedom-based business lifestyle. Step 2 is to select a business model. Now, simply what a business model is, we work together to customize this based on your personality, on what you want, on how you desire to deliver your services, your brand, your mission. There's no wrong choices on this, only what is best for you. So some of my clients choose an online education or like courses or memberships. They like that more of like an evergreen autopilot type of thing. They like to create modules. They like to have an online school. I have different clients from all different genres who are service providers who have created online education and course memberships. Some people are training hands-on. I have someone who created a hair color membership. They teach people how to do hair color. I have someone else who's teaching people how to train their team front desk for chiropractors. Like, everybody's just got a whole different animal. Then there's group coaching, which is where you have a group of people and you coach in a group container and you help everyone through the journey. That's another type of consulting and coaching. Then you have one-on-one high-level coaching consulting, which is what I do. I help people one-on-one. It's very customized, very personalized. I really dig deep. I get to know them. The relationship's super intense. And I walk them through their transformation. I call it a high-level high-level transformative experience. It's one-on-one coaching and consulting. Now, once again, we figure this out together. I work with you based on all the steps we go through to figure out what works best for you right now at this time when you're launching. It doesn't mean you have to stay in that model, but what's going to work best for you based on your lifestyle, how you want to work, what you want to work, your budget, and so many other things. So this is all customized as we work together. The next thing is, who's your perfect client? So your perfect client, when you're stepping away from servicing clients, now your perfect client might not be the same person that you were physically servicing. So let me explain to you. So I have another case study, one of my clients who's a nutritionist. Now, she chose to take her nutrition business online and create a group coaching program. So she has about 20 people in a private container, right? And she created also modules, almost like what you're watching here, but like an online course that is delivered simultaneously with her group coaching. Now, her clients are basically the same people that were coming into her office because she's still teaching people about nutrition. We just fine-tuned it, and now she's really helping specifically women with gestational diabetes who are expecting. So she's very specific on who she's helping. She's no longer helping everyone, which made it so much better. And this is all part of us really fine-tuning and honing down and getting clarity as to who your ideal client is. There's a whole process to this, okay? So then I have another client of mine who was a holistic practitioner who no longer wanted to practice holistic medicine on the clients. What she wanted to do was teach new holistic practitioners how to fill their appointment books with 3 to 10 new clients and grow their business. So she was an expert at that. So she was now teaching newer holistic practitioners how to attract clients. So do you see how it just depends where you want to go with your practice and what your practice is, right? So we do that. So finding and targeting your ideal client is simple when we have utter clarity of results. you deliver to your ideal client. Keeping it simple and crystal clear is the best way to fine tune this. It also involves truly being transparent. I can't stress this enough, guys. Being transparent with your life purpose and passion. Your ideal client's usually an earlier version of yourself, and thus you are a few steps ahead of them so you can help them get to their goals, right? Just like myself. If you're watching this 9 times out of 10, you were a few steps behind where I am today, and you are like an earlier version of myself, where you were a brick and mortar business owner, or you are a service provider servicing clients, and you're looking for freedom. You're looking to break away from the brick and mortar. You want to have more independence and more control over your business as times change. All right, so BGME, Simplified Marketing. That simply means Business Growth Made Easy. That is my proprietary system. It's marketing is the key to attracting and getting new clients, right, guys? But simplified marketing is custom formulated based on what fits your business, personality, and budget. So there's no cookie cutter marketing. I help you. I work with you hand in hand. I walk you hand in hand based on, of course, based on who you're serving, what kind of lifestyle you want, what kind of business model we pick, and who your ideal client is, and what's comfortable for you, what fits your personality, what fits your budget. There's a huge mistake out there. There is a process, and mass marketing, which means like ads and all this stuff that people are seeing bombarding all their social media. It's not always the answer. I made my first 6 figures with no paid ads, and I do teach you that strategy. And one of my best kept secrets and strategies is my Google strategy, which I share in my transformational consulting program. So my client Lana, love Lana, closed 4 clients at $4,700 in 1 month by simply applying the Google strategy. She's a consultant helping new nutritionists grow their business. And it was a game changer for her. She didn't want to do Facebook Live. She didn't want to be on live video. She didn't want to have a podcast. She didn't want to do a lot of different things. So the Google strategy worked amazing for her. Now, again, everything's customized to what you need because you are you, and that's your superpower, right? All right, guys. So I hope I didn't keep you too long. I gave you the golden nuggets of the 3 steps on how to launch and create your location-independent business. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, okay, please reach out to me. You can reach out to me at maria@mariafontana.com. You can connect with me on Instagram. You can connect with me Instagram, Maria Fontana Consulting. Facebook, just look up Maria Fontana. I'm there. And just reach out to me. Feel free to connect with me. I am here to answer any of your calls, okay? I'm a human just like you guys, and I do answer my own calls. All right, so here's something exciting for you as a thank you for taking the time to watch this, and because you have an interest in really setting yourself free, I want to share with you that you are cordially invited to my free mini mastermind. So for those of you who never heard that word, don't know what it is, a mastermind is a gathering of like-minded people where there is one person like the coordinator, which will be me. And in this mastermind, we all support and help each other. Okay, we're all on the same mission. I'm offering this. I share weekly high-level advice, high-level consulting, and I do a weekly hot seat. So a weekly hot seat is someone can come on live in the community, and we do live coaching, and I actually help you resolve one problem. I help you get to that end result that you're looking for. So it's a complimentary, basically $2,000 consulting session with me that you get included. Now, guys, I normally charge my investment for this, for my mini masterminds, are $8,000. I'm inviting you in for free. There's no catch. There's a link below. I think you guys can see that. You just, where it says join here, it is a private Facebook community, is the Business Growth Made Easy Mastermind. It's going to be limited to the amount of people in there, only high vibe, high quality people, please. I want you guys to be all like-minded, and I want you to come in and really support each other. Here you can see I added just a few tiny testimonials from a few of my clients. And if you want to see more testimonies, you can go on mariafontana.com/reviews. There's tons of reviews there, and you can see what people have to say if you don't know me that well, because maybe you don't know me that well, but I'm looking forward to knowing you better. So For the next 2 hours after you watch this porthole is going to be open for you. Please, please, please join me in the Business Growth Made Easy free mini mastermind. You're getting $8,000 of free services. So this isn't going to last forever. You have 2 hours to click in to get that $8,000 offer. I want to just thank you guys for taking the time to watch this, taking the time to spend this time with me. And remember, everything's a choice. If you choose you and you choose to reinvent yourself and you choose to make your life better, you're going to do everything just fine. Thank you for watching. Love and light. Thanks, guys.